On the Class FM 89, you will be motivated, encouraged, musically blessed, and receive a word in time with the DJ Frisco in the mix.
I hear the only one make me foot move.
Sunday morning at 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Don't go anywhere.
Good morning, Jamaica. Welcome to Spot On with Vernon Derby. It is January 18, 2024. It's great to have you this morning. We're coming to you live from Kingston, Jamaica, where we say we're little but we tallow. Stay with us for your spiritual, social, and intellectual needs. Stay with us because we support what is best for you. It's a people show where I listen to your concerns and I will leave no stone unturned until your issues are addressed. This is the place to find the experts to help you. This is a place for exciting discussions. This is a place to make sure that your voice is heard. This is a place to be spot on. Remember that if there are any challenges in your communities, your district or town, you make sure to make contact with me. Or if you're aware of persons who are giving outstanding service in your community, then definitely let me know. If you've been to any government office or private sector office and you get outstanding customer service, then let me know. We try our best to highlight what is good because, you know, if we want to have a great country and a great world, then we must do good and highlight what is good. All right, going to get things going with some rocking music this Thursday morning. So stay with us as we get going. Time is slipping by. We're here right up until 11 o'clock. This is Spot On with Vernon Derby.
With everything within me, I declare your glory. You are God.
And this morning we want to think of those families, a particular family, that lady who lost her life on the Washington Boulevard. To the families, I say be strong. And if you're in that area, Washington Boulevard, the traffic is probably pretty rough there now. So if you can avoid that area, try and avoid Washington Boulevard. It's hard to avoid that because that is really your main thoroughfare if you're heading to Hartford and other places. And I want to thank you very much for joining me this morning. Really appreciate your friendship. So you continue to stay with us, and we need to. Want to look at some matters here that are affecting consumers, and that is digital. Your phone app has not been working for a very long time. Therefore, persons are unable to pay their bills. So I'm going to ask you to get that app working as quickly as possible. Your website is also giving challenges. When you go there, you just see the screen continue to flash. So Digicel, help us out with that, no? All right. NWC, we're having water challenges in Queensborough. So please, NWC, check on that one for me as soon as possible. And of course, I'd mentioned earlier in the program that there's a traffic pileup on Washington Boulevard. A lady lost her life there, so be very careful while traversing that area. Before I go for the break, I want to point out something here to my listeners and consumers generally. We have to be very careful of persons who we trust. I'm getting reports about quite a number of persons who have done some strange things. But probably I should look first at the banking sector. Quite a number of persons are losing confidence in the banking sector because persons have been losing their funds. And this is a matter that I said before. The governor of the Bank of Jamaica must address this matter. We need to hear. We can't just down like that. We need to hear what steps are being taken to protect people's money. Now, what is happening? Persons are losing confidence in the sector. And I have a report from a reliable source, I must tell you. The details might not be as accurate as one would like because the matter is a developing story, that a gentleman who, a professional who lost confidence in the banking sector decided to hide his money somewhere. He talked about millions of dollars, millions. I gather in the region of about $30 to $40 million. So he's keeping his money at home. Apparently, some of it was disappearing. And then he moved the money to somewhere else. Somebody discovered where the money was and they took it away. You're talking about millions of dollars. And the gentleman is taking it quite hard. And the information that I have, this thing might develop further because when persons can't get their money, you know what can happen. But I appeal to them, but, life is not lost. So remember, money comes and money goes, and we can't take it to the grave. So I'm appealing to all those in the Manchester area and those places, careful. Don't make sense you get yourself into trouble over money. So we have to be very careful of persons who we trust. I am aware of a particular person and I'm going to be very specific, I'm going to be very careful with this one, in the Manchester, Clarendon area. This is a lady which was reported to me some time ago, a member of the police force, and had some very questionable relationships with members of the underworld. The matter was reported and she was dismissed from the police force. What is interesting, the information that I have is that this lady has turned up somewhere and formed her own like a church in the community and trying to do a little thing. And the feeling of many persons is that it's just a money-making thing. So I'm going to advise my listeners, be very careful of persons who you trust with your children, persons who move into a community and set up business or set up a church. You have to be very careful. You need to know their past. And I'll be doing my best to identify where and that person is, because definitely that person has had some questionable link, and I am not aware, and the persons who have informed me that the person hasn't gone through any changes to say that, that person has been converted and here is a good person. So, advice to everybody, we have to be very careful of the persons who we deal with and persons who we trust. I'm very concerned about what is happening in the banking sector. Too many persons are losing confidence, and here we have the situation of a gentleman who lost confidence in the banking sector, and it's being said that he hid the money somewhere, millions of dollars, and that money has literally disappeared. And those who are suspected of stealing that money, they're going to try and protect themselves. And, a little war can break out in those areas. I'm going to advise people, don't do that. Go to the police and give the police all the information that you have. Don't fight it on your own, because you might end up in a worse situation than you're actually in right now. So, my listeners, that's my call today. We have to be very careful of lot of scammers and bandula persons. Another thing I'm getting complaints about is a number of persons getting themselves appointed, give what they call it now, a power of attorney, which means therefore you can do things for someone else. And this has to do with a number of retired persons and persons who are elderly persons. And of course, their state of mind is not too hot. Now, these persons are actually manipulating the situation for their own benefit. And, I really do believe that we need to have a system where you have social workers who can take over persons who have reached a certain age and they can't manage. Because what happens is that person just move in. I know of one gentleman, for example, a lady went there as a helper, and next thing you know, she moved in, and what she did was to transfer even the house, everything into her name. Right, so we have to be very careful, especially when they're going up in the age. And I'm going to advise children especially to keep close to your elderly relatives, especially your parents. There are too many unscrupulous persons out there who are just waiting, and as I would say in Jamaica, to nyam them out. All right, you're listening to Spot On with Vernon Darby, coming to you live from Kingston, Jamaica, from that beautiful country where they say, "Il will little but Italo." All right, Vernon Darby, your friend, saying to you. So come back. When we come back, yes, Travel Matters, we'll be talking to Hope Police. She's somewhere far away in the world, and we hope that the transmission will be good and that we will be able to have a great show with her. Your friend saying to you, so come back. Don't move.
Hold me back.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Asden Supercenter is the place to be. Regal Plaza Kingston and Linston. We have it all. From linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Asden Supercenter, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Asden Supercenter, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Hey everybody, this is your friend Apostle Nicolene Williams. Join me every Thursday at 11 a.m. for my show Pop, Protection of Purity, where we hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil, do no evil. Listen, these are the last days. I want to help you to be rapture ready. We will be having thought-provoking discussions, illuminations that will push for introspection, and revelations that will help you to see the need for consecration. Give an ear as you prepare, for the Lord is near. Pop is sponsored by Via Express Courier Services and Aspen Luxury Suites.
Purify my heart.
Welcome back. Yes, you're listening to Spot On with Vernon Darby, coming to you live from Kingston, Jamaica, where we say we little but we tallow. And I was on a Zoom meeting last night with members of the diaspora, and they use that phrase pretty often, we little but we tallow. It was great talking to those persons of the diaspora. I think we had 2 council members there. We're on it to about 50-odd persons, and I was quite lucky. Can you imagine? One of my past students was also on that chat. That's Mr. Dean Roden. So it was great talking to members of the diaspora, quite a number of them, over 50-odd, from all over the United States. All right, coming up right now is Travel Talk. And of course, the people's lawyer, the people's immigration lawyer, also realtor and traveler, when she comes on this program, you never can tell what information you're going to get. Yes, she's really developed into one of the best lecturers or professors we have on this program. Openly, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Vernon. You are so funny about that lecture thing, but it's great to always be here.
Oh,
And
yes.
of course, good afternoon to your listeners as well.
Yes. Where are you now?
So I'm actually in Morocco, actually on a train right now.
Okay.
But it's very beautiful here. It's they have so many different cities. They have some that are closer to the beach, which I'm just leaving that one. Tangier, which is very, very close to the beach. You can actually just take a ferry over to Spain. It's like an hour on the ferry.
Okay.
But
That's not
it's
bad.
great. Mm-hmm.
And Morocco
they actually
is in
have
Africa,
a
as you
city
said.
called. It's right. It's in North Africa, and they actually have a city that I visited named I think it's called Chef Chouan. It's actually blue Vernon. Everything is painted blue. All the houses are painted blue. It will be blue
Really?
or white. Yes, absolutely.
I wonder why.
So it's. You really want me to tell you? Ha ha.
I think I figured. I think I figured.
Yeah.
I figured.
No, let me see if you got it right. By
No.
the way, the city was created. It was founded in 1471. But tell me why you think it's blue.
No, I'm terrible. So I prefer you tell me.
All right. So of course, it was started. I think it was founded back in 1471. And what happened is that a lot of Jews were living there, and so the Jews would paint it blue,
Yes.
and then the Muslims would paint it. There's white, so you could see that the blue and the white. And if the house is painted half blue, half white, it means that they're cohabiting. The Muslims and the Jews came together. So I did see a lot of blue and white